Hello guys, you have requested me to show how exactly I've created these text boxes. It's a scene from my latest explainer, you can check it out if you haven't seen it yet. This is how the scenes look in After Effects. You see all the text boxes are shifted against each other in time so that they appear one after another. If we go to one of the orange pre-comps, you'll see it consists of 3 layers, the text itself and 2 shape layers. Let's recreate the animation. Type path in a search box and place the keyframe without changing anything. Now we have fixed the final position of our element, and the simple rule of this technique is that we go backwards. Every time we change anything, we go a few frames back. I want my shape to appear as a circle, which grows in size, and then it should grow to the right and turn into this nice rectangle with rounded corners. How do I do that if I animate backwards? From rectangle with rounded corners, I need to turn it into a circle. So I select the anchor points on the right side of the shape and move them with arrows on my keyboard to the left, until our shape looks like a circle. This is an intermediary stage. Now I want this circle to shrink down and disappear. For that I select all the anchor points and holding Alt, Ctrl and Shift, I drag inwards. We can copy the keyframes and use them to close the element if we go to Keyframes Assistant and select Time Reverse Keyframes. It's often difficult to shrink an object into an invisible dot. The dot usually remains visible, even though it's small. So I cut off the layer straight after the last keyframe. The background shape is the same exact shape, only slightly displaced, and the fill color is changed to blue. I also chop it at the beginning and at the end, so that the layer is only seen where I want it to be seen. Next, let's animate the text. As you see, the only parameter that has been keyframed is the range selector. And you see I've added position, opacity and tracking as the values I want to play with. It's actually my go-to selection that I animate all the time, almost in every single explainer. Let's delete everything and start all over again. First thing, we go to Animate and add position. You see that Animator 1 has appeared among the properties of the layer. And next to it, under that Add button, we can select other values like opacity and tracking. Instinctively, I guess you will want to keyframe those values, but you don't have to. Imagine that we also animate backwards here. When you've just added the values, you see the final look of the text. And now you can play with those values and create the beginning, the spot where the text appears from. I hope it makes sense what I say. It's kind of complicated in the beginning, but once you try it a few times, I promise it's actually very simple. Finally, we animate the range selector from 0 to 100 and back from 100 to 0 if we want the title to disappear. In my case, I want it to. Let's see what we have. Give this video a like if it was useful and subscribe for more tips like this one. I'll see you next time. Take care.